Good day, everyone. This is going to be a short video on an article I wrote on my blog, notesintheleftmargin.com. My name is Patrick Clark, and the topic is perceiving your own perception. There's been a lot written over the years about perception, how you interpret the world, how the world interprets you, what perception is for you. But as far as I can tell, no one has really considered the actual act of perceiving. In other words, looking at it as it unfolds. The books that have touched on it don't really go into it. And I think it's been overlooked, because if you consider the very act or the very process you undertake in perceiving something, that gives you a level of flexibility and control that is pretty powerful. And like with all things, you can either take it positive, or you can take it negative, or you can just ignore it. But for example, the smell of coffee in the morning. Most North Americans just relax when they close their eyes and they consider that, especially a very nice cup. Or it can be tea or whatever works for you. But have you ever considered the step-by-step process that you go through that allows you to get to that joyous state? And it's a very personal thing. And I'm not going to break it down into a million pieces, but I just want people to be aware of it. Next time you perceive something, take a look at how you react, the curve you go through, the process you go through. I have a feeling it's going to be very unique for each individual. So there's probably no guidebook to your perception. It's so individual. But we often just accept it. And then we look at it after the fact. But this is like a painter paying attention to the details. And like any other exercise, especially in the emotional, mental arena, you can go overboard. You can get a little too hooked on details. You want to only consider your perception as long as you're getting something out of the consideration. Okay? If you find yourself going down the proverbial rabbit hole and it's just one level after another, and you get to a point where it's almost meaningless, then that's exactly what it is. Okay? But this should be a skill that you endeavor to cultivate for yourself, as long as it benefits you. And it's just another way of appreciating your environment and what you can adjust in it. The older I get, the more certain I become that the world is really your creation. And regardless of your circumstance, you can take a moment, a second out of each breath, whatever works for you, to go, hey, I can change that. I can step out of it. I can step to the left emotionally. I can step to the right. I can go up. I can go down. But I can change it. You are never powerless. The trick is to not buy automatically into your script, but to be an author, to consider, and then play with it as you wish. Anyway, that is the end of this short little 5-minute video. Have a good day, everyone. It's Friday over here in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. So that means tomorrow I'm going to be out wandering around in the sun because I've got the day off. And the weather is beautiful. And so by the end of the weekend, I may have some more photos for everybody. I don't know. We'll see what my perception and I find tomorrow. Have a good night and a good weekend. Take care. My name is Patrick Clark, and the website is notesintheleftmargin.com. Bye-bye for now.